So I've come up with a new quick play version of 49 football, one where you get to actually call defensive plays, because something I've wanted to do is have a quick play version of the game where I actually get to play both offense and defense of my favorite team. And so I want to show you today how that works, because I'm actually looking for some feedback from you guys to see how well it plays out. I've played about 4 games now. The games play good. The statistics look like they're going to work out all right. But I haven't played a lot of games where, there's a weaker team versus a strong team, and even 2 strong teams together. I haven't done any of that. So I've got set up here to replay last year's Super Bowl between the Rams and the Patriots. So let's take a look at how this is going to work. The setup for this new version of Quick Play is the same. The only difference is this chart down here at the bottom. So here's the old chart, and the way the old chart worked was based on influence, which is a roll of D20, and you would just cross-reference your roll with whatever pass was played. If it was a home team, it was on offense, or the visiting team on offense. And so what I've done is substituted that and basically taken influence out of the game. And so that's what I need to test a little bit more, just to make sure that I haven't changed anything too much. But the fun part is, say if I'm playing the Rams, New England's on offense, then I'm going to play my defensive call on this side here. And it's actually quite simple. It's along the same lines. Say it's 1st and 10, and I think they might run the ball, but because they're New England, they like to pass the ball a lot. So I'm going to play a basic run. And you can see that the plays that you can play are the exact same as on the defensive chart. So you can run blitz, run, basic pass, pass blitz. And so how it works is, say if I pick a basic run and they decided to do a medium pass, I would add 2 to the medium pass rating that Tom Brady would have. Or if they did a stretch run, I'd come across here and look, and I would subtract 4. So my basic run is giving me a chance to lower the run rating of the running back. But it's a risk reward, like all games are, and so you would end up adding 2 if it was a medium pass. Okay, if I pick pass, it would be a -3 in the passer rating, but because the team's looking for a pass, you're not going to do so well on the run. It's really that simple. And these work in combination with the solitaire charts, although I think there's a small little change that you need to make. So when you're looking at a defensive chart, the solitaire chart, which this is here, you'll notice that there's a basic pass blitz and an aggressive pass blitz. And when I've been playing the game so far, and I'm going to have to figure this out exactly, but I would play it right now that if you get a basic pass or you roll for a basic pass blitz, I would just use basic pass. If you get the aggressive pass blitz, that is for a pass blitz. And then you'll notice down on the bottom that there's this pass prevent line, which is really for playing pass defense when it's 2nd down and maybe more than 10, 3rd down and maybe more than say 8 or 8.5. So any of those that would come up with a pass, so for instance, say it was 3rd down and 10, and you can see the rating on this chart is you're going to play pass defense and a roll of 10 to 19. What I do instead of playing pass, I'll play pass prevent pass. And you can see the difference here is really pretty significant, because there's about -10 on the pass. So you are selling out for the pass. So you're also, if the team runs a draw play or whatnot, you're giving yourself up for the draw play as well. Okay, let's just run a couple of plays here to see how this is going to work. We'll pretend New England's got the ball 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line. They are a pass more normal team. So I've got the solitaire chart that's here is for the pass more normal. And as such, now I got to pick my defensive play, and like I was saying earlier, maybe a basic pass I'm going to do this time. So I'm going to run a basic pass, and let's see what play they're going to run. And they're blue, so they're 9. So they're going to run an outside run with number 12, which is James White. So James White outside run is a 44. I go along here to the outside run, it's a 0. So that's the only factor so far. So it'd be a 44 is his run number. There's a potential for a bad snap on the play, which on a running play there could be. So you look at the quarterback's fumble rating, which is a 1 to 2. I've already rolled an extra dice. I don't know if you can see that there. It came up an 8. Sorry, some of the stuff is going to be out of the screen here. So there was no bad snap. There's no modifier on the outside run. So it would be a 44. And so when I flip this over, I look at a 44, and there would have been a 5-yard gain for James White. So we give him 5 yards, goes to second down and 5. So now the way I play the game, I got to pick something different. Basic pass would probably be a good one on second down and 5, but I'm gonna go basic run, because if I go pass, there's a lot of run numbers you're gonna give up here. So let's see what they do. Second down and 5, and they are gonna run the ball again. It's gonna be an inside run, this time with Sonny Michael, which his number is 45. I go along here and -5, so it'd be a 40. Flip over the card, run in as -10, and so that takes it down to a 30. There's no fumbles or anything else up there, so that makes the run number 30. So I've actually got some pretty good influence on the play, and the final run, it's a 2.5-yard gain. So I go 2.5 yards up, and that makes it third down and 2.5. Now what do I do to go back to basic pass? Do I think he's gonna pass? Do I sell it on the run? I'm gonna sell out on the run. Third down and 2.5, and let's see what they do with the roll. Third down, 2.5. No, they're gonna pass the ball. It's gonna be a short pass to Julian Edelman. Edelman's got a 85 for his short pass, plus 12. That makes it 97. Now, if you look along here, there's pressure and interception, and those are, if there's something happens on the next card, if it asks for pressure, you just cross-reference the two. So this previous one, see, it says there's a pressure, long, and there's a 9. So a 1 to 9 on any of these, it would have gotten pressure. Again, watch some of the other videos to get caught up on it. So it was actually a false start. Their false start rating is, on the card, is a 1 to 12. Well, that extra roll was a 5, so they had a false start. So let's push them back 5 yards. And let's do it again. Now it's third down and 7.5. Now I am going to go pass. I'm not going to sell out on pass prevent. Or do I want to blitz? No, we're just going to play pass defense here. Third down, 7.5. And they are going to pass. It's going to be an intermediate pass to Josh Gordon. His number is a 72. And then -3, it's a 69. Pressure would be a 9. Well, there's no pressure. There's no possible interception. So it's a 69. We flip this card over, and it's a 69. So it's completed. Pass is complete. There was no extra passing yards from the game action card. So his yardage number is 47. So we turn this over. The top card, if it's a 47 is a 5, so he got 5 yards back, but it's going to be short of a first down. So New England then would be set up to punt. So you can see how it flows pretty much the same way as the quick play version. It's just you're selecting the play. I kind of like it. I like having control of offense for my team and control of defense for my team. Really, that's about it for how to play the game with these new charts. The way I've been doing it, I'm not sure this is the right way yet. The official rules will come out later. But when I'm playing defense, just as when I'm playing offense, I don't allow myself to call the same play twice in a row. So for instance, if I think they're going to pass on first down and I play pass defense on first down, well, I can't play that on second down and, let's say the pass when I complete is second down and 10. I got to pick something different. I got to, maybe pass blitz or even go to that prevent pass. So the pass prevent you can use anytime you want when you're doing the play calling. It's just with these solitaire charts that you're only going to use it in long situations. Okay, one more little note to talk about right now, and that is the zone read. So this is a new play for this year, and it's really just as simple as any of these other special plays that go on. In that if the defense is doing a run blitz, which if you're using these charts, that's the run blitz there. If you're using one of these older charts, you can see how there's a little in brackets. So that would be a run blitz on a 7 to 8. And so that would be the advantage of a zone read. Where zone read's going to work the best is against a basic, and there was really no advantage for the play caller when the defense wanted to play basic. So if you're playing against a team that plays a lot of basic, well, the zone read actually works really well because it works against the basic run and the basic pass best. The way for the solitaire charts that you choose is some offenses will have zone reads. Now, neither of these teams that I've got going here will actually run the zone read. Jared Goff, he would have a Y there if they did the read option. Tom Brady, well, you know, he's going to take off once in a while, but only under pressure. They're not actually going to play the zone read. But a lot of teams do play the zone read. And you can see at the very top here, it says ZR, that's for zone read, and it's every zone read is a stretch play. So if you're on offense and you're going to run a stretch play, you decide if it's going to be zone read, it's only on a stretch play. If you're playing against the solitaire charts, there's actually two options here. So on on 1st and 10, on a roll of 1 to 2, the team would do the zone read. You could also, a team that does it a lot of times, you could add the 13 to 15 in. You just have to decide, you know, like if a quarterback maybe has 4 or 5 attempts a game where they do the zone read, then you probably just want to use this one. But if they have more than that, then you'll add it in there. So the key is that for this zone read, it's always a stretch run. And other than that, that's about it. I am going to work on a read option play, and that will give the quarterbacks an opportunity to still throw the ball. The zone read is just a straight running play. Okay, that's all for now. Looking forward to your feedback, guys.